The old house at the edge of town had been abandoned for years, its windows dark and empty like hollow eyes. No one dared to go near it, especially after sunset. It was said that the previous owner, an old man named Mr. Hargrove, had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only his whispers that still lingered in the wind. One chilly October night, a young man named Sam decided to explore the house. He was new to the town and dismissed the tales as mere superstition. With a flashlight in hand, he pushed open the creaky front door and stepped inside. The air was thick with dust, and the floorboards groaned under his weight. As he moved through the dimly lit rooms, he couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. His flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Sam's heart pounded, but he pressed on, curiosity getting the better of him. In the living room, he found an old dusty photograph of Mr. Hargrove. The man's eyes seemed to follow him, a stern gaze frozen in time. Suddenly, the temperature dropped, and Sam could see his breath. A cold whisper brushed his ear. "Why have you come?" Startled, he spun around, but no one was there. The whisper came again, more insistent this time. "Leave this place." Panic set in, and Sam turned to leave. But as he retraced his steps, he realized the house had changed. The hallway stretched longer than before, the walls closing in. His flashlight dimmed, and he heard footsteps behind him, slow, deliberate, echoing his own. He broke into a run, desperately seeking the exit. The whispers grew louder, turning into incoherent mutters and angry shouts. Just as he reached the front door, it slammed shut in his face. He pounded on it, but it wouldn't budge. Turning around, he saw the shadowy figure of Mr. Hargrove standing at the end of the hallway. The old man's eyes burned with a ghostly light, and his mouth moved without sound. The whispers now became a deafening roar in Sam's ears, driving him to the brink of madness. With a final, desperate push, Sam flung the door open and tumbled outside. The night air was sharp and cold, but he was free. He glanced back, and the house stood silent and dark as if nothing had happened. Sam never spoke of what he saw that night, but he moved away from the town soon after. The house remained, a silent sentinel at the edge of town, waiting for the next soul foolish enough to ignore the whispers.